We know more about the surface of the moon than we do about our own oceans. And yet the ocean keeps giving us mysterious sounds that we can't explain. From the bloop that shook scientists to the eerie train sound echoing from the deep, these noises have baffled experts for years. Today we're looking at 6 of the most puzzling underwater sounds ever recorded, and what they might really be. In 1997, a research team from NOAA in the United States detected something unusual during their studies: a mysterious deep-sea sound wave. This sound is linked to a phenomenon known as the bloop, an eerie underwater noise first recorded by NOAA scientists that is very low in frequency but incredibly powerful. The sound was recorded in the Pacific Ocean using hydrophones, underwater microphones, placed more than 3,219 kilometers apart. This noise has sparked both fear and fascination. Here is the sound. Let's listen carefully. Many people believe this sound originates from a creature lurking deep in the ocean. Typically too low for humans to hear, it can be edited to become audible. Descriptions of the bloop often evoke images of a gigantic prehistoric creature living far from human reach. Some even link it to the legend of the Kraken. You can watch our video titled "The Biggest Animal in Ocean Depths" for more on that. There are plausible explanations for the bloop, but first let's hear from Christopher Fox, a NOAA member who was aboard the ship during the incident. In an interview with New Scientist, Fox explained that his initial thought was that the sound could have come from a submarine. However, after further study, he revised his view and speculated that the sound might have been created by a sea creature, one large and powerful enough to generate such a loud, low-frequency noise. Fox's perspective certainly adds intrigue to the mystery. However, when the team of scientists analyzed the sound, they didn't immediately jump to the idea of a giant sea monster. Instead, a few scientists considered the possibility that the sound might be biological, due to its rapid frequency variations, which resembled some animal vocalizations. But this was more of a preliminary thought, rather than a serious hypothesis backed by solid evidence. Fast forward to 2012, when scientists were able to study the sound more closely. And this is where things get interesting. By now, they had more tools and data to help explain the bloop. And guess what? They think the bloop probably came from an iceberg breaking apart. That's right, a huge chunk of ice, likely in Antarctica, cracking and moving in the ocean. Icequakes are sounds made when icebergs shift or crack under pressure. The way these ice chunks break underwater makes a very low rumbling sound that matches the bloop almost perfectly. We all know the ocean is huge, and there's so much we still don't know. However, this explanation, based on icequakes, makes the most sense because scientists have actually studied these sounds and know how they behave. Could it still be a creature? Some scientists, like Christopher Fox from NOAA, did wonder if the sound could be from an animal at first. But here's the thing. They didn't have solid proof, and they didn't jump to conclusions either. Fox himself said that the bloop might have come from a creature, but after looking at more data, they had to seriously consider the iceberg theory. That said, let's not forget, just because the bloop wasn't from a creature doesn't mean there isn't something incredible hiding in the ocean's depths. Think about creatures we've already discovered that seem mythical at first. The colossal squid, which can grow up to 14 meters long, or bioluminescent fish that light up like underwater stars. Could there be something even larger and stranger waiting to be found? With so much of the ocean still unexplored, the possibilities are endless. And beyond that, it keeps us curious. The fact that we've explored less than 5% of the ocean floor means there are countless discoveries still waiting to be made. Maybe the next strange sound we hear won't be an iceberg, but something alive, something we've never imagined before. However, the mystery of the bloop has been solved. It was never about a monster or sea creature after all. It was an icequake. This sound, recorded on July 7, 1997, is high-pitched, like the whistle of a boiling kettle. It was picked up by a single hydrophone in the eastern Pacific at 0 degrees 8 minutes north, 110 degrees west, but only one device caught it, which makes it very hard to figure out where it came from. Without recordings from more devices, scientists can't say for sure if the sound was nearby or if it traveled a very long way through the water. This has kept people guessing for years. The National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration has a guess. They think whistle might be linked to underwater volcanoes. Similar sounds have been recorded from erupting submarine volcanoes like the West Mata near western Samoa. The hydrophone network in the eastern Pacific has also picked up sounds like this from the Mariana Volcanic Arc, over 14,000 kilometers away. Maybe whistle was created by a faraway volcanic eruption, with its sound waves traveling across the ocean. It's possible, but not certain. There is no solid proof that whistle came from a volcano. You might wonder why I'm saying this. Well, it's because whistle isn't the only mysterious sound coming from the ocean. There are many others, like the upsweep, which remains unexplained to this day, as noted on NOAA's official website. The upsweep. The upsweep is a mysterious sound that has puzzled scientists and ocean enthusiasts alike. It's a long series of narrowband, sweeping tones, each lasting several seconds. This sound was first detected in August 1991 by underwater microphones called hydrophones, which are used to monitor the ocean for sounds across vast distances. Interestingly, the sound is powerful enough to be recorded throughout the Pacific Ocean. The sound's unique character lies in its seasonal pattern. It tends to peak during the spring and fall. According to NOAA, the sound source seems to originate from a remote part of the Pacific Ocean, an area associated with volcanic seismic activity. But here's where it gets fascinating. Despite being recorded since 1991, the origin of the sound remains unresolved as per NOAA. The ocean keeps its secrets well, leaving the sound firmly in the realm of the unexplained. Interestingly, while the intensity of the upsweep has been decreasing since 1991, it hasn't vanished. It can still be heard during certain times of the year. Here's what the upsweep sounds like. Let's listen together. So what could the upsweep really be? Is it geological, caused by shifting plates or underwater eruptions? Could it be biological, perhaps an undiscovered marine species? Or is it something else entirely? Some people even wonder if it could be linked to something more unusual. After all, the ocean is vast and largely unexplored. What do you think? Could it be the call of a sea monster, like theories surrounding the Bloop and Julia? Or is there a more scientific explanation waiting to be discovered? Share your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear your theories. Slowdown. A low, creeping noise recorded in the depths of the Pacific Ocean by NOAA's underwater microphones. But what is it? Where does it come from? The name Slowdown comes from the way the sound drops in frequency, like something massive moving through the water. Let's listen to this sound together. Over the years, researchers have recorded several mysterious sounds from the ocean's depths. Some, like Slowdown, are thought to be caused by icebergs or underwater volcanic activity. Yet others remain unexplained. While NOAA avoids linking these sounds to sea monsters, many still wonder, could they come from something we've never seen? Maybe Slowdown is just a natural sound. Or maybe it's not. It reminds us of how little we know about the deep ocean and the secrets it hides. Do you think that these mysterious sounds from the depths of the sea can be the sounds of monsters? Something like Megalodon, Mosasaurus, or Leviathan? March 1997. Scientists record a sound that stuns them. It's loud, it's eerie, and no one knows what made it. Some call it the train sound, because it sounds like a train, but it's coming from deep beneath the ocean. And it still has everyone guessing. This sound wasn't a blip. It was steady, low-pitched, and carried across thousands of miles. Experts thought it might be a ship or a submarine, but it didn't match anything we've built. Let's first listen to the sound. At first, scientists thought the train sound came from submarines or ships nearby, but later they realized it was too far away to be made by humans. National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, the agency that recorded this, couldn't confirm the exact source of it. They said it was most likely an iceberg. They are not sure as stated on their official website, and that's when the theories began. The truth is, we know more about the surface of the moon than we do about our own oceans. It's mind-blowing, isn't it? Julia Sound. It was so loud that it could be heard thousands of miles away. Today we're going to explore the mystery behind this strange sound. Could it be a signal from a massive sea creature? Or maybe something far more powerful lurking beneath the ocean surface? After all, 95% of the ocean remains unexplored. And who knows what creatures, like the ancient megalodon, could still be hiding in the depths? Some even wonder if aliens are behind it all. Stick with me as we will answer all your questions. Let's first listen to the sound. On March 1st, 1999, NOAA's hydrophones, underwater microphones designed to pick up sounds, recorded a peculiar noise deep in the Pacific Ocean. It wasn't a whale, nor was it a typical underwater noise. It was unlike anything scientists had heard before. They named it Julia. The strange part is, what could possibly make such a powerful noise that it could be detected by sensors thousands of miles apart? And why was it so different from everything else? Over the years, a number of wild theories emerged to explain the Julia sound. Let's take a look at some of the most popular ones. First, some people believed it might have been a sea monster. Imagine a creature so huge, it could make a noise that could be heard across the ocean. Could something like the legendary megalodon, an ancient shark that went extinct millions of years ago, still be lurking down there? The idea of a massive, submarine-sized shark terrorizing the depths is enough to give anyone chills. But of course, there's no evidence to suggest that this prehistoric predator is still alive. Then there's the alien theory. Some suggested that the Julia sound could be an extraterrestrial signal, maybe even from a submerged UFO. After all, we've explored only a tiny fraction of the ocean. What if something is living down there, hidden from our view? The thought of alien life beneath the ocean's surface is definitely intriguing, but there's no solid proof to support it as well. And of course, there's the theory of a secret military experiment. Could it have been a test of some kind of new technology, a submarine test, or even an underwater weapon? The ocean is vast, and it's a perfect place for experiments to remain undetected. As the technology advanced over time, scientists gave a real explanation, and the truth might surprise you. As per the scientists, the truth behind the Julia sound isn't a sea monster or aliens. It's ice. That's right, ice. It was a massive iceberg scraping against the seafloor, which created powerful vibrations that travel through the ocean for miles. In fact, this turned out to be one of the loudest underwater sounds ever recorded. But here's the twist. Some still believe it wasn't an iceberg at all. They think the sound came from a sea monster, or even aliens, with the truth being hidden by authorities. What do you think? Share your thoughts in the comments below. The ocean is full of mysteries, and these sounds are just the beginning. What do you think is behind them? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more related mysteries and facts.